Oh yeah. See you, Pat. Is there a USB port floating around anywhere?
Can you help me unbag these real quick? I'm sorry.
Bye.
All right, this one is for Kez, so let's put it. I'm going to leave it in the bag right here for now.
These are really cute.
Tana did these.
I love them.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number and try your call again. Thank you.
WMPS.
Nikki, we got you.
Oh, hell yeah.
You got us?
Now we're talking.
Here.
I got you, Tony.
Here's me and Josh both.
Able to hear me okay?
Hey, I got you, buddy.
Okay.
Right, awesome.
You good then?
I'll get you on. All right.
No, we're gonna turn things down. It's senior night anyway, so
Okay.
we'll turn things down. Just let us know whenever, and then we'll be listening.
Okay, thanks. Fun night of high school basketball. Also, senior night here at Southmoreland. Senior night over at Uniontown as well. We'll check in with Josh Scully and Tony Hanola to preview the Uniontown Elizabeth Forward game when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Fatty liver is the buildup of excess fat in liver cells and affects about 100 million people in the U.S. Risk factors include being overweight, diabetes, high cholesterol, and hypertension. If you have fatty liver, our team at U.S. Digestive Health urges you to talk to your doctor about getting a blood or ultrasound-based test to check for liver scarring that can lead to cirrhosis. For more information, call us at 724-437-7677.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Ralph Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium for this evening's contest between the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Elizabeth Ford Warriors. Hello again, this is Joshua Scully alongside Tony Hanula. It's senior night here at Uniontown Area High School. And Tony, we're expecting a really good matchup tonight between two teams that are expecting to play basketball beyond this week.
Yeah, both of these teams have already clinched, Josh, and that's the nice part about it, at least for senior night tonight. Uniontown, with a little bit of a breathing room, they actually have a game up on Bell Vernon. But the thing of it is, you know, Coach Gizmarski and his team want to win the section again, no doubt. And it's one of those games where, like I said, Uniontown has struggled over the last few games, won their first 14, but then went 2-3 over the last 5. So really just trying to right the ship here before the playoffs start next week.
And, Tony, you make an excellent point. Elizabeth Ford, the Warriors, have been a little hot and cold as well. They had several consecutive losses before stringing together 4 straight wins coming into this contest, so they are hot. Uniontown, as you said, a little bit up and down over the course of the last week, even 2 weeks. This could be a statement game for both teams tonight.
I would agree, and I think, too, Josh, what's happening, too, when you look at Elizabeth Forward, they started out 9-1, then they ended up going on a 5-game losing streak, and now they've won their last 4. So you talk about streaky basketball, and it's one of those things where I'm sure Coach Larry as well would love to pick up a huge win and help them out in the seedings for the playoff brackets that are going to be announced on Saturday.
We want to thank everyone for checking out the pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game and are located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And Tony, it is senior night here at Uniontown Area High School. That creates its own distinctive atmosphere. The Red Raiders channel that tonight. I think they could be in for a win.
I would agree with you, and I think it's one of those things where you've got 6 seniors on this team, and a lot of them see playing time as well, Josh. And we got to give a shout out already to them, to Jeremiah Hager, Kadrian McLee, Eric Townsend, Nick Torbish, Marcus Heiss, and Jameer Braxton. So 6 seniors, and as we said, and we've seen them all get action throughout the year. So they're all an integral part of this team, and like I said, I'm sure they'd like to go out with a huge win on senior night.
Tony, of course, the big one for the Uniontown Red Raiders as far as the regular season goes coming up later this week. You'll hear it right here on 590 AM WMBS when the Laurel Highlands Mustangs pay a visit to the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. I know you don't ever want to look an opponent over and not worry about the Warriors first, but I can't help but think that one might be in the back of some minds.
Oh, I would imagine, and that's it, that crosstown rivalry, and it's going to bring out a great crowd for Friday night as well. So it's one of those things, you're right. I'm sure that Coach Gizmarski will not let this team overlook the Elizabeth Forward Warriors here tonight.
Thank you again for checking us out on 590 AM WMBS. We are listening to the pregame show brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes. We'll be right back here in a few minutes and continuing the pregame show. Thank you.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all
Chris
states.
Parker Jr., the temperature is going down and prices keep going up.
But not at Autoland. Prices are 40 below here.
Are you kidding?
We are offering 40 below dealer invoice on new 2024 Hyundai. That's a savings of over $8,000 on select all-wheel drive SUVs. Or ask about available 0% APR finance.
Any other special offers?
The nationally advertised specials by Hyundai that you see on TV are available here at Autoland, like the 2024 Elantra SE with a payment of only $219 per month.
Is Hyundai still offering 3-year, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance?
Yes, we are. And don't forget, along with lower prices, you also get Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, 5-year, and 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper coverage with every new Hyundai purchase. A direct from the Hyundai factory warranty, a warranty that gives you protection, not excuses.
Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, online at AutolandHyundai.com or phone 724-437-9999.
And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Ryan Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, being joined by Uniontown head coach Rob Kosmarski. And Rob, a nice bounce-back win for your program on Friday against Southmoreland.
Yes, it was. Southmoreland's a very good team. They started the season 13-0. They dropped some games since, but they're a really good basketball team. And I always say Keffer is one of the better players in the section. And they have some other players that are playing well. The sophomore 23 is really becoming a really good basketball player. So we were fortunate to start to play well, and I think that's probably the healthiest we've been in a while. Calvin looked really well, and he looked like his old self. And we had some really good practices leading up to that. So we were happy with the win, and now we move on to Elizabeth Ford.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. It was certainly one of your crisper performances that we've seen, at least over the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yes, it is. And like I said, throughout the season, you're going to have injuries, sickness, and things like that, but you have to overcome them. And our kids are sitting in a great situation right now, going to the last week of the season, and soon everybody's going to be starting over 0-0. So we want to finish strong and make our resume look as good as possible. And we do have some quality wins on there, even our losses, like we said. People don't talk about Baldwin being ranked number 2 or 3 in the whole 6A, and we almost beat them without our starting point guard. So hopefully people look at that when they do the brackets this year. Bell Vernon beat us, but they've been playing really well, especially at home. And we weren't 100% in that game, but no excuses. Bell Vernon almost beat Gateway, one of the better 5A teams. So our section's good this year, and our kids are doing well. So if we finish strong, we should be right up there in a top 3 or 4 seed.
Yeah, I have to think this has to be one of the more challenging seasons for the committee as far as seeding teams, because you look at the 4A field, conceivably you could have 11 or 12 teams make a run to the WPIL championship game.
Yes, and 4A is really strong, and everybody talks about Lincoln Park, and everybody talks about everybody, but 4A has a lot of good teams, just not even besides Lincoln Park. So we know that we feel we're one of them. That's the thing, too, and what we learned from last year that you play, and we played 8 playoff games, and hopefully our kids gained valuable experience to get that. But anybody can beat anybody, and we're not. Everybody talks about who would you play in the semifinals. Our 100% focus is going to be on that first round game, who we play, and we're going to play a good team, a 4th to 3rd place team, and we know it's like last year. We beat a really good Avonworth team. If we don't beat them, none of that magical season ever happens.
Well, let's talk about tonight. First off, it's your senior night, and talk about what this group of seniors has been to your program.
We can sit there and talk about their records, being 39-9 in 2 years, playing in the Western State Final to go to Hershey. But all 6 of them, to me, are just wonderful kids and families. We've been so fortunate to have this group. This is a special group. In my almost 30 years, actually 30 years of coaching. I've never had an experience like this. These are just great kids, excellent students. We have a 3.4 grade average. The way they've taken the community, and the community's helped them with, from working our basketball camps to everything they do, for being student athletes, and to being dedicated to the program, not just now, all summer long, everything they have. And even the kids that maybe don't play as much as some of the others, they've been big parts of our basketball program, and we're lucky and we're fortunate to have them, and I'm so excited for their future. We have kids going to college to play football. We'll have kids going to college to play basketball. We have some kids doing other things, and we'll be very successful, all 6 of them. And it's been a great group, and we'll miss them, but really excited what they're going to do in the future.
Well, your opponent tonight, Elizabeth Ford, certainly has played some good basketball throughout the course of the season as well.
Oh, gosh, Turner's, besides Turner, number 4, the shooter for them, he's played since he was a freshman. I told the coach Larry's done a great job with them. He's from Greensburg-Salem, and basically they play like the good Greensburg-Salem teams. They shoot the ball, they dribble drive, 15 inside, playing better. He scored 22 points the other night. Number 11 had a big game against us last time, and number 5 off the bench, he had 4 3-pointers. So our kids are ready. We're excited. We realize the opportunity we have in front of us, and we know Elizabeth Ford's going to come in and play a hard basketball game.
Rob, appreciate your time. Best of luck against the Warriors tonight.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski. Again, the Red Raiders hosting Elizabeth Ford tonight. That game both on the radio and on Facebook. Also airing on the WMBS Facebook page tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Southmoreland taking on the Scotties. We'll talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Brian Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Again, coverage of both the Elizabeth Forward Warriors at Uniontown tonight. Laurel Highlands on the road at Southmoreland taking on the Scotties. That game airing exclusively on the WMBS Facebook page. We're being joined right now by Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. And, Coach, another good effort on Friday. Your Mustangs took on the Bell Vernon Leopards, kind of hung with Bell Vernon throughout much of that contest. Unfortunately, you just could not seal the deal in the fourth quarter. Leopards were able to pull away.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great game, great effort. Bell Vernon came to play. We had a good game plan. I thought. We bounced in and out of the zone a little bit. We threw a little boxing one at Zion, and the guys did a good job. It was we executed offensively in the first quarter, and we went blow for blow for them. I think it was 20-20 at the end of one, which was a great quarter for us. We hit some shots. In the second quarter, offensively, we only scored 2 points. I've watched the film 3 or 4 times, and you hear the cliche, sometimes shots won't fall, sometimes shots will fall. Well, anybody that watched that game or were there witnessed, because we had a lot of makeable shots, and we executed. The boys executed what I wanted them to execute, and we got good looks at the basket. They just didn't fall. But a credit to our boys, they didn't lose focus, and we held Bell Vernon to 11 points in the second quarter, which I thought was good. So we were only down 9 at half, and we chipped back in, and then we just kind of, they just kind of outpowered us at the end of the game, and we didn't hit any shots. But I thought the effort was there. The boys played focusing on good team basketball, sharing the ball, playing good defense, picking one another up, and I thought it was a well-fought game by the Mustangs for sure.
We have Southmoreland tonight, 2 games left on the regular season. You go back, you look at the first meeting with the Scotties. Again, another game that came right down to the wire. They could have easily pulled out, and I think you have a pretty good shot tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I think Southmoreland's a good team. How do you pronounce it? Keffer or Kiefer?
Keffer. Yeah, they have Keffer that starts, and Kiefer comes off the bench.
Yeah, and they're a solid team. Coach does a really good job with those guys. They defend. They defend well. They jump to the ball. They're moving defensively, and they share. They share the ball. They share the ball. They move the ball around. I thought we did a pretty good job of trying to keep the ball out of Ty's hands last time, and some other guys stepped up and knocked down some shots. They're a good team. They play the right way. They're respectful young men. So, we're looking forward to going down and for the game tonight.
And, of course, they have a lot on the line as well, battling with Albert Gallatin for the 4th and final playoff spot in the conference.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I got a lot of respect for both of those programs. But if the Mustangs could come in and put the spoiler on somebody, so be it. Our conference has been super competitive all year. I mean, it just has been. AG has got some big wins. Southmoreland's got some wins. EF has got some wins. Uniontown's at the top of the pack. And, I mean, it's been highly competitive. And going into the conference games, you really don't, there's a favorite. I mean, obviously, there's always a favorite. But, it just seems like this year that, a lot of these games have come down to where, you really don't know who's going to win the game until it's over.
Well, Coach, again, appreciate your time. Best of luck against Southmoreland tonight, and I'll see you out there.
All right, Brian. Have a good one.
That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. Again, the Mustangs taking on the Southmoreland Scotties. Also coverage of Elizabeth Forward at Uniontown tonight. And we'll talk with both Elizabeth Forward head coach Nolan Larry and Southmoreland head coach Frank Messino when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
Funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation,
cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Emidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Emidar Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Emidar Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. Come to Casey Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126.
Ryan Morozek back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Another big night of high school basketball action here on WMBS. Uniontown hosting Elizabeth Forward. That game both on the radio and on Facebook, and our Facebook exclusive game tonight as Laurel Highlands on the road at Southmoreland. We talked to Elizabeth Forward head coach Nolan Larry, and he said it's going to be a challenge for his Warriors to play against the Red Raiders tonight.
Yeah, they're loaded. I mean, it's kind of in our section. To me, it's them, and then there's everybody else kind of competing against each other. But, you know, we're not going to back down from anybody. Our kids know their kids, so there's been back and forth banter and whatnot. So I expect a packed gym and hopefully a very competitive game.
Our other matchup tonight has Laurel Highlands on the road at Southmoreland taking on the Scotties. It was a very close game the first time the two teams met. And Frank Messino, the head coach of the Southmoreland Scotties, says he has a lot of respect for the Laurel Highlands program, even though the Mustangs are a young team.
They're young. They're young, but they can really shoot it. You know what I mean? It's just they're going to be a team that, you know, gets better every game, it almost seems. You know, they got a bunch of young kids who athletic, can shoot the ball, make them dangerous, you know. Not a ton of size, but, you know, they're definitely, you know, got some athletic kids and can really shoot the ball. So that's worrisome at times. You know, they get hot, they can really put some pressure on you.
And Southmoreland having a lot on the line tonight as well. The Scotties enter play tied with Albert Gallatin for the fourth and final playoff spot in Section 3 and 4A. In fact, those two schools will meet on Friday night. When we come back, we'll actually look at some of the playoff possibilities, let you know how some of the local teams have fared throughout the course of the season, let you know what's on the line for the final week of the high school basketball conference season. That and more ahead on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, getting ready for the Red Raiders and the Warriors. Also coverage of Laurel Highlands at Southmoreland here on WMBS.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in. John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Dom, is it true we have over 90 pre-owned vehicles on the lot? John, we have more pre-owned vehicles now than we've ever had. Cars, trucks, SUVs, we got them. Both Ford and non-Ford, most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates. So, John, what's new with new? Well, Dom, I'm glad you asked. Listen to this. All 2023 F-150s have 1.9% for up to 72 months. That's right, XLs, XLTs, Lariats, all models except for Raptor. And get this, Ford has a huge push on all 2023 SUVs with great rates on Escape, Edge, Bronco Sport, and don't forget the Explorer and Expedition. Stop, click, or call for complete details. Remember, we still offer online maintenance appointments and no-charge pickup and delivery to your work and home. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Must finance with Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibrations after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement. And their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features in order to keep their occupants safe. That is the reason Target Safety Solutions was originated. The new state-of-the-art facility at Target Safety Solutions is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick and Mike are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at 724-562-2960. That's 724-562-2960 for Target Safety Solutions, located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Primer Rosenack back here on the Sprouts Insurance Group pregame show. The WPIL High School Basketball Conference season ending on Friday night here on WMBS this evening. We have the Uniontown Red Raiders at home taking on Elizabeth Forward. Also on the WMBS Facebook page, Laurel Highlands on the road there at Southmoreland taking on the Scotties. Looking at some of the playoff possibilities on the boys' side, we'll start first in 5A. Of course, Connellsville eliminated from the WPIL playoffs. You know, Uniontown, they're in 16-3 overall. They're 7-1 in conference play. Have an opportunity to clinch a share of the section title tonight, and an opportunity maybe even win it outright if Bell Vernon ends up falling this evening as well. Uniontown taking on Elizabeth Forward tonight, and then they'll battle Laurel Highlands coming up on Friday night. Again, Albert Gallatin trying to get into the playoffs. They're tied with Southmoreland for the fourth and final playoff spot in the section. The Colonials, they're on the road at Bell Vernon tonight. They'll host Southmoreland on Friday. Southmoreland, of course, taking on Laurel Highlands tonight. They're at AG on Friday night, so likely come down to that Southmoreland-Albert Gallatin game on Friday night to determine who's in and who's out as far as the playoffs are concerned in Section 3 and 4A. By the way, Southmoreland defeated Albert Gallatin 83-63 back on January the 18th. Also on the boys' side, down in 3A, the Brownsville Falcons trying to find a way in to the WPIL playoffs. They'll play their final conference game tonight, taking on Charleroi. Brownsville 3-8 in the conference. Charleroi sitting at 2-8. Brownsville 8-13 overall. Charleroi 7-13 overall. Brownsville needing a win over Charleroi tonight, coupled with McGuffey losses against Yock tonight and Waynesburg on Friday. McGuffey sitting at 4-6 in conference play. Brownsville won their last game against McGuffey, and McGuffey lost to both Yock and Waynesburg earlier on this season. Even though Waynesburg sits at 7-13 overall, 2-8 in the conference, the McGuffey Highlanders dropped a 56-46 decision to Waynesburg a couple of weeks back. So still a shot for Rob Ramsey's squad to get into the WPIL playoffs. The Fraser Commodores have just about locked down a playoff spot as well. Fraser in fourth place in Section 4 and 2A. They're 10-10 overall and 5-5 in conference play. They lead Bet Center by 2 games for that fourth and final playoff spot in the conference. Bet Center sitting at 5-14 overall, 3-7 in conference play. The Geibel boys, they have been eliminated from playoff contention, but they did pick up their first win of the season in overtime this past Friday, defeating the Mapletown Maples. On the girls' side, certainly one of the stories this year has been the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. The Lady Mustangs just 2 losses so far this season, both against Elizabeth Forward, and with 12 teams likely qualifying for the playoffs in 4A, the girls from Laurel Highlands actually have an opportunity to possibly get a first-round bye. We'll see how things shake out when the playoff committee meets later on this week. Also on the girls' side, the Geibel Lady Gators down in 1A, sitting at 14-6 overall, 7-2 in conference play. They'll get into the WPIAL playoffs. The only team above them in the conference is Monessen. Monessen sitting at 15-4 overall and 9-0 in conference play. The girls from California have clinched a playoff spot. They're in 4th place in Section 4 and 2A. They're 9-11 overall, 6-5 in conference play. Fraser has been eliminated from a playoff spot. The Lady Commodores 5-15 overall, 2-9 in conference play. So we'll see what shakes out. Again, the WPIAL playoff committee meeting this coming weekend. Again, we'll have coverage, at least here on the radio, of most of the WPIAL playoff games. If NFHS passes on any of the video games, we'll have those for you as well on the WMBS Facebook page. So again, a big night of high school basketball tonight. Laurel Highlands at Southmoreland. Uniontown hosting Elizabeth Forward. We'll get you out to your game next when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues here on WMBS.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Colorectal cancer is common and often lethal. Screening is preventative and should begin at age 45. Unless a person has a strong family history of colon cancer, when 40 is the recommended age. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I encourage everyone to follow these guidelines, as this can be a lifesaver. For more information, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health, 724-437-7677.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pump for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and it's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The pregame show continues here at Uniontown Area High School, brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game and are located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. We're just a few minutes away from tip-off here at Uniontown Area High School between the Red Raiders and the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. And we're ready now for Tony to bring you our starting lineups. Starting lineup being brought to you tonight by SWGI Specialists, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care for our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony, who will we see on the floor to start this one for us?
All right, Josh, thank you much. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, who come in 16-3 overall, 7-1 in Section 3-4A play. Their head coach, Mr. Rob Kizmarski, his assistant coach is Ware Gladman. Tonight for the Uniontown Red Raiders on senior night, Coach Kizmarski's gone with an all-senior lineup. Starters tonight will be number 1, Jeremiah Hager, a 6'3 senior forward. Number 4, Kadrian McLee, a 6'6 senior forward. Number 14, Eric Townsend, a 6-foot senior guard. Number 24, Marcus Heiss, a 5'10 senior guard. And number 34, Jameer Braxton, a 6'2 senior guard. On the other side for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, 13-6 overall, 5-3 in Section 3-4A play. Head coach, Mr. Nolan Harry, in his second year. His assistant coach is Richard Larry and Sam Kasanovich. His starters will be number 2, Christian Kennedy, a 6'2 senior forward. Number 4, Isaiah Turner, 6'1 senior guard. Number 5, Daniel Spence, a 6-foot sophomore guard. Number 11, Cy Herschelroth, a 6'3 junior forward. And number 15, Charles Melib, a 6'4 senior forward.
Thank you very much, Tony. We're going to step aside just one more time for a moment. When we come back, it's tip-off here at Uniontown Area High School.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Chris Parker Jr., the temperature's going down and prices keep going up.
But not at Autoland. Prices are 40 below here.
Are you kidding?
We are offering 40 below dealer invoice on new 2024 Hyundai. That's a savings of over $8,000 on select all-wheel drive SUVs. Or ask about available 0% APR finance.
Any other special offers?
The nationally advertised specials by Hyundai that you see on TV are available here at Autoland, like the 2024 Elantra SE with a payment of only $219 per month.
Is Hyundai still offering 3-year, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance?
Yes, we are. And don't forget, along with lower prices, you also get Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, 5-year, and 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper coverage with every new Hyundai purchase. A direct from the Hyundai factory warranty, a warranty that gives you protection, not excuses.
Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, online at AutolandHyundai.com or phone 724-437-9999.
And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Welcome back to Uniontown Area High School. Joshua Scully alongside with Tony Hanula. We're just a moment away now from the tip-off between the Elizabeth Ford Warriors and the Uniontown Red Raiders as the Red Raiders starting lineup makes its way onto the floor. The Uniontown Red Raiders tonight celebrating cheerleading night. And Tony, not only cheerleading night, senior night, basketball senior night, we've had a great national anthem sung for us, and we've got all of PennDOT here apparently in the student section ready for this game tonight.
Yeah, we got hard hats and safety vests and all kind of signs and everything, so student well represented here and all dressed up, looking pretty good. Pretty good, nice crowd here tonight as well. Senior night, and as you said, a good game, a good team, two good teams. So looking forward to a good game here tonight.
Very good crowd on hand here tonight at the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. We want to thank our live stream sponsors, Ford of Uniontown and Catholic War Vets Post 1669. Thank you for helping make our video stream possible tonight. We want to thank you as well, of course, for checking us out here on 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. 87th year being on the air for WMBS here in 2024. Now we're ready for tip. Ball goes up. Kadrian McGlee wins no contest. He sends it to Uniontown number 14. That's Eric Townsend. Of course, Uniontown rolling with 5 seniors here tonight. Now on the wing, it's Braxton. He's going to move it over to Hager, back to the top of the key. Kadrian McGlee taking his time. Little handoff now to Braxton. Braxton on the drive, splits defenders, and it looked like he might have been fouled there, Tony, but no call. Uniontown gets the rebound, trying to get it under control. They get it back to Braxton in the corner. Braxton operating out of that corner, near side. Going to shoot the jumper. That one's good, and Uniontown is in front 2-0 here to get this one started. Coming the other way now for the Warriors in their black road uniform, white number, red trim. This is number 5, Daniel Spence. Spence coming our way to number 4, Isaiah Turner. Turner, a dangerous shooter for this team. Going to move it up top to Herschel Roth. Now to number 15, Melib. And this is going to be a jumper, and Melib hands it off to number 12. And that one is off the mark. Uniontown coming back the other way at the rebound. Jeremiah Hager puts one up, no good. McGlee with the rebound, goes right back to Hager. Hager drives the lane, and it's in. And Uniontown is on top now, 4-0. The Warriors looking for an answer, coming back very quickly the other way. And it's a thunderous block from Kadrian McGlee as Cy Herschel Roth, the 6'3 junior forward, tried to find some space off the far block. And he is absolutely denied here with 6:53 to go in the first quarter. Uniontown so far pitching the shutout. It's 4-0. The Warriors going to send this one in from the baseline. Number 5, Daniel Spence. Spence goes in to Turner. Turner. Quick pass top of the key to Christian Kennedy. Kennedy's going to lose the ball. It's tied up on the floor. And in there very quickly for Uniontown, number 24, Marcus Heiss, the 5'10 senior guard. And this ball will stay with the Warriors. It'll be Elizabeth Ford possession, of course, as Tony shared pregame. And we want to thank the Spouse Insurance Group as the ball comes in here. It's a 3-point look from number 15, Charles Melib. No good. And the ball caroms across the baseline. Will stay with the Elizabeth Ford Warriors. As Tony shared with you, both of these teams are certainly anticipating now some postseason basketball. Basketball beyond this week. Ball comes in again to Melib. Melib moves it up top to Turner. Turner back here to Spence. Spence drives out of the corner. Little turnaround jumper. No good. It's a rebound for Kadrian McGlee. Getting it under control and moving it over to Braxton. Braxton across the timeline now. He's matched up on this side against Turner. Braxton going to like that matchup. Drives hard through the paint. Pops it out here to number 14 for Uniontown. That's Eric Townsend. And Townsend has a wide open lane. Uncontested, Tony. He walked that one in.
It was almost like they didn't expect him to take the shot, but good move by Townsend. Had wide open space and went in for the easy layup.
Spence looking inside here to Melib. Melib going to pop it out. This is a deep 3-point look from Kennedy, no good, and the rebound this time is knocked out of bounds off a Red Raider and then a Warrior, so it's Uniontown basketball. And we're going to see Nick Torbich check in for Uniontown. Torbich, our other senior here, listed as the 5'10 senior guard. Torbich in the game wears number 21 for the Red Raiders, who are in their home whites, maroon trim, working left to right. Here's Hager now, three-point look off the wing, and that one's good. And the seniors representing themselves here very well on senior night. It's 9-0. The Warriors trying to answer back very quickly. Here's a three-point look from Spence, no good. Rebound controlled by Torbich. He moves it over to Hager. Hager, far sideline. Little push off here. He's going to move it to Braxton. Braxton way up top on the Uniontown U. Braxton going to take his time, lets the play develop. We got a couple of baseline cuts, a C cut coming toward him. He's going to take the middle jumper, rattles out, no good, and the rebound is secured by Isaiah Turner. Turner, one of the more dangerous players on this Warriors team. He drives the lane, nearly loses the ball, but gets it back under control and lays it in. A little bit awkward on the take, but he stayed with it and he got it to go down. Uniontown basketball, 9-2 your score. 5:07 to play. Ball top of the key to McGlee. McGlee hands it off. This is Hager now driving the lane. Hager turned around, goes up anyway, and this one bounces out on him. Good strong rebound by Hager. He goes up again, no call, and this time we will have a call. I think maybe the officials felt badly for Hager there, who was thrown to the ground as he went back up. This is going to be a foul on Kadrian McGlee. That will send him to the line. Kadrian, the 6-foot senior forward, now with a chance to pick up two from the foul line as the officials fix the net, which had become tangled up over the rim. And McGlee is at the foul line here to shoot two with 4:56 to play. Tony, so far, great start from Uniontown, and this is all of their seniors getting it done.
Seniors doing a great job is right. And as we said, you know, that they got a lot of playing time throughout the year, so they're used to it. And like I said, pretty good showing right now with an 8-point lead halfway through the first.
McGlee gets both neatly done. It's Warriors basketball. Pass comes in here to Spence. They move it back to Turner. Turner's going to run point this time. Across the timeline he comes. Moves it to the far wing, having just checked in. This is Tyler Basic. Basic, no good on the three-point look. Rebound, Braxton. Braxton going to bring it our way now across the timeline, coming the opposite way. Braxton thinks about a drive. Turner cuts him off, moves him out. Braxton now going to let the play to develop, take the screen from McGlee. McGlee, the little pick and roll, goes up for two, and he's got it all day. Kadrian McGlee easily off the glass. It's 13-2. Coming back the other way now, the Warriors trying to cut into this lead. Turner on the drive. He's going to settle for the baseline jumper. And it's a nice-looking shot, Tony, from Isaiah Turner, but we expect that. Turner, a competent scorer for this Warriors team.
Yeah, Turner averaging 20 points a game coming in. Had 16 in the first contest at Elizabeth forward.
Uniontown coming right back. It's Braxton jumper, no good. This rebound is pulled down by number 11, Cy Herschel Roth. Roth, the leading rebounder for this team, and he's going to move it to the near corner. This is number 15, Milib. Milib on the drive, and he gets one over top of everybody. Nicely done by the 6'4 senior forward for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, getting enough arc on that ball to get over top of Kadrian McGlee. Coming back the other way, it's a little handoff pass, Braxton to Hager. Hager is going to be cut off by Milib. He moves back up top to McGlee. Top of the key pass to Hager. Hager, a deep three-point look, rolls out on him. It looked good. Hager is going to have his shot rebounded by Nick Torbich inside. Torbich went up and was blocked. Unfortunately, no call for him. Good effort there by Torbich. Coming right back the other way, the Elizabeth Forward Warriors are going to knock down a three from Isaiah Turner. And now we're going to have a quick timeout taken here by Uniontown. We'll step away for 30 seconds at Uniontown Area High School, where it is 13-9.
Hi, I'm Russ Blejo. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, well, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Blejo, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Welcome back to Uniontown Area High School here on 590 AM WMBS. It's Uniontown basketball. Uniontown up by 4 against Elizabeth Forward. And Tony, here now we see a lineup for Uniontown that's a bit more traditional, if we might use that term.
That's probably the best description right there. The normal starters for the Red Raiders throughout this whole season. Calvin Winfrey's going to get fouled. Let's see who they're going to call that on. That's going to be on number 3, Tyler Basic, who checked in for Elizabeth Forward.
Winfrey on the drive, draws some contact. Uniontown basketball, Grooms moves it into Hager. Hager, a beautiful move to the basket for two. He had number 15, Charles Milib, turned around looking for him, Tony. He couldn't figure out where Hager went.
Had him on his hip. Beautiful move.
Warriors trying to respond here with number 11, Cy Herschel-Roth. No, actually tips in good. Initially looked like it was going to roll out. Good roll there for the Warriors, and now coming right back Uniontown on the attack. Braxton going to be tied up, gets the pass from Grooms. And no, we're going to have a foul and a travel called simultaneously here, Tony.
Yeah, the referees are going to meet here. One called a travel, but the other called a foul. And let's see what we got. They're going to call a foul on number 5, Daniel Spence. Yeah, just a little miscommunication.
Thankfully for Uniontown, the foul wins out because initially the official off the baseline was pretty determined to call that a travel.
Yes, he was.
Ball comes into Braxton, now up top to McGlee. McGlee finds Grooms in the corner. Grooms, little baseline pass here to Braxton. Braxton works his way out of the short corner to the block, turns around, floater is good. And that's, Tony, like something you'd see out of a video game. All the touch, knowing where he is on the floor, well done. And here's the Uniontown Red Raiders nearly jumping a pass down the sideline. Kadrian McGlee nearly comes up with this one. It will stay with the Warriors. And stepping out to send this one in will be number 5, Daniel Spence, the 6-foot sophomore guard. Spence moving it our way to near our table to Turner. Turner's going to drive from that spot and goes all the way, Tony. He floats one up. He covered a lot of hardwood there, but he got it done.
Turner with 9 points already of the 13 for Elizabeth Forward.
17-13 your score. 2:14 to play here in the first quarter. Handoff to Grooms. Grooms wants the top of the key three, and he drills it. Tony, I have to say, I love the shoes. Notorious Grooms has the nicest pair of sneakers I think I've ever seen on. I almost want to go buy a pair.
Got the gold there. They're nice looking, boy.
Spence pass out of the corner. The Warriors trying to get it done inside and not having a whole lot of luck here. The ball gets passed back out from Herschel-Roth from the three-point arc. No good. And it's a casual rebound for Kadrian McGlee. He pulls down another one. Outlet pass to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey bringing it our way to our sideline. Grooms up top to McGlee. Going to hand it back off to Notorious. Notorious now comes to Calvin. Calvin here on our wing dribbles through and he passes to Hager. Hager on the far baseline trying to find some way in. He's going to pop a pass out to Grooms. This is Grooms on the three-point look. And it's good. And I want to correct myself. That was not Jeremiah Hager, but was in fact number 10, Kellen Milsom, who just checked in on the nice pass there to set up the shot. Coming the other way, it's a steal for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Kadrian McGlee comes up with the overthrow. Now it's Braxton finding Milsom out of the corner for three. No good. The rebound pulled down by Isaiah Turner. Turner leads the charge, but then pulls it up as Calvin Winfrey catches up to him and moves it our way to Cy Herschel-Roth. Herschel-Roth on the drive. Not much happening there. Braxton not giving him a whole lot of space. He moves it to the far wing to Spence. Now cycling up is Basic. Basic has it on our wing. Going to hand it back off to Herschel-Roth. Herschel-Roth still working against Braxton. Try for the little screen there from Turner. Doesn't happen. Inside look to Milib. Milib fighting hard. It won't go, and it's a rebound for Braxton. Kadrian McGlee not affording Milib a whole lot of space. Braxton wants to go coast to coast, and he's tripped up at the very end. Tries a last-minute dish to McGlee, and it did look like Braxton had a collision/trip from Isaiah Turner. The ball is going to be called out of bounds across the baseline. It will be Warriors basketball. At the very last second, Braxton wanted to go to McGlee. Instead, it's going to be EF ball. Pass comes in. This is Herschel-Roth. He goes middle of the court to James Guile. Guile just checked in. He moves it over to Spence in the corner. Spence for three, no good. This rebound going to be secured by Milsom. And Milsom nearly has it taken away, but he gets it to Braxton. Braxton goes way ahead now to Calvin Winfrey. Baseline reverse layup. Uniontown Red Raider bucket. It is 25-13 here in the closing seconds of quarter number one. The Warriors trying to keep this a last possession. Nearly a travel there, Tony. Good call. Right now it's going to be Guile passing it through to Spence. Spence may take the last shot. It's a baseline jumper, no good. He gets his own rebound, and he finishes off nicely at the buzzer. He does get 2 points from the Warriors. Second chance points, 25-15. We'll step away here just for a moment on WMBS as the first quarter comes to a conclusion.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Sova & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, Trimp Live High School Sports Network. We want to thank again our live stream video sponsors, Ford of Uniontown, Catholic War Vets Post, 1669, Uniontown basketball ahead by 10. Ball in the hands of Braxton, passing all the way through far corner to Grooms. Grooms makes his move. He's actually going to dish it out here to Hager for three. No good. But Grooms tries to go for the tip. It won't happen. He was all by himself inside, could not quite get the tip down. And this rebound goes to the Warriors. Bringing it back the other way, this is Cy Herschel Roth. And his pass is deflected by Jeremiah Hager out of bounds. He wanted the near side corner, could not get it, but it is a Warriors basketball with 7:37 to play here in period number 2. 25-15 your score. This is going to be Daniel Spence. He sends it into Turner. Turner looking for some space. Calvin Winfrey, of course, with him step for step. Turner's not going to find much here on the wing. He moves it over to Herschel Roth. Herschel Roth bringing it back our way to Spence, and now Spence wants to go Turner one more time. Turner again trying to find some space, and Calvin Winfrey just not having it. Turner desperate to shoot out of the short corner. Instead, he's going to move it to number 2, Christian Kennedy. Now up top to Herschel Roth. No good, in the rebound taken away by Braxton. Initially, Christian Kennedy had a hand on it. Braxton said no. Coming back the other way, Calvin Winfrey's going to be blocked on a layup attempt. And securing the ball are the Warriors. Now full speed ahead. Cy Herschel Roth runs out of real estate, but Tony, it looks like he's going to be fouled. That was maybe a tough call from the Uniontown perspective, but one the Warriors needed. They're only down 10 here with plenty of basketball to go.
And I think they called that foul on Jameer Braxton on the reach. Wasn't sure if they were going to call it on him or on Kadrian McLee. Both kind of bodied up Herschel Roth a little bit, but Herschel Roth misses the first.
Herschel Roth, known for his work inside for this Warriors team. They've got a couple of players among their starters and their regular subs, if you will, who do pretty well on the glass. This one, though, going to go to Jameer Braxton, and he's going to outlet to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey brings it across, and he'll call the play here from the U in the center of the court. Now he drifts far over to the score table, goes to Braxton on the sideline. Little pass here to McLee, top of the key. McLee looking inside, decides to go right next to him. Calvin Winfrey for three. This one rolls out. Strong rebound by Notorious Grooms inside. He goes to the wing to Braxton on the drive, no good. But inside to finish it, Jeremiah Hager, and neatly done. It's 27-15. Now, Uniontown turning the pressure on. Ball nearly stolen by Hager, but Cy Herschel Roth keeps it under control. He launches the jumper, no good, and it's Hager who gets the rebound. Jeremiah Hager everywhere right now across the court. Hager to Grooms, back to Hager, now back to Grooms, now back to Hager. Hager goes to the corner to Braxton. Grooms near the top of the key, gets the pass, brings it our way to Calvin Winfrey. Drive off the wing, floats one up, short corner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Herschel Roth. He's going to move it over to Isaiah Turner. Turner across the timeline, wants to drive. 1-on-4, floats one up, no good. He did not have a whole lot of space to work with there, Tony. And Braxton's going to be tangled up with a couple of Warriors who held on to him for a few extra seconds after the play.
Yeah, you had Christian Kennedy and Isaiah Turner both going after that ball for the Elizabeth Forward Warriors, and they're going to call that on Kennedy. So he's going to pick up his first.
And we've not seen a lot of fouls called yet to this point, and we are down to 5:54 here before halftime. Calvin Winfrey across the timeline, handling point this time. He's going to hand it off to Braxton. Quick pass to McLee. The McLee holds it for the handoff back to Braxton. Now the pass goes to Grooms. Grooms wants McLee inside, and Kadrian McLee easily lays it in. There's been a few times here tonight where McLee has found his space, and he is unstoppable when he gets here. Big pass to Basic, back to Turner. The Warriors trying to push this one ahead. McLee picks it off. Now he goes to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey is going to nearly think about the three. At the last second, he goes to Braxton. Now the corner look to Grooms. And Tony, I'm going to say right now, I think it's the shoes. Grooms, as he falls out of bounds, knocks down the baseline three. It's good. And we've got a full timeout here taken on the floor. 32-15, the Uniontown lead. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
The C. Harper Auto Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3939.
Welcome back to Uniontown Area High School. Joshua Scully alongside Tony Hanula. We've got a good one so far. Uniontown 32, Elizabeth Ford 15. The short corner baseline jumper here from Isaiah Turner is no good, and Notorious Grooms has the rebound for Uniontown. He pushes it ahead to Braxton, back to Grooms. Grooms thinks about the three. He will shoot it anyway, and this one is also good. Notorious Grooms is red hot. Same spot as he made from right before the timeout, coming back the other way. The Warriors now gasping for breath. Here's a look from 23. That one's no good from James Guile, but the Warriors do get the rebound. The next attempt also a miss, and this rebound's going to go to Jeremiah Hager. Hager hands it off to Braxton, over to Calvin Winfrey. And a 35-15 game we've got with 4:33 to play here at Uniontown Area High School inside the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium. This is Hager now looking inside to Braxton. Pass leads him out. Now near the near block. Braxton's going to look in the paint to McGlee. McGlee can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound, tries to go up again, and surely, finally, we've got a call. Tony, I'm not sure that was the call maybe that we wanted to see here inside Uniontown Area High School. A jump ball because Kadrian was making contact or having contact made with him by about three different Warriors at the same time.
Doing a great job on the offensive boards, though, for the Red Raiders so far here tonight.
Pass ahead for the Warriors. This is number 15, Melib, and Melib has that one stolen. Notorious Grooms ahead to Calvin Winfrey, and just like they drew it up, easily done. Grooms to Winfrey for two, 37-15. Turner now gets the pass, and this one nearly stolen. It will be stolen by Braxton. He wants Grooms right back to Winfrey, and again, the instant replay does count here. It's 39-15. Pass comes into Turner, and this one is going to be cut off by Grooms near the Warriors bench. Pass ahead to Melib. Melib look to Kennedy, right back to him, and now Kennedy's going to have a nice give-and-go look here for the Warriors and pick up two. It's 39-17. Calvin Winfrey going to direct traffic, calls out the play, waits for everyone to develop, and here's Winfrey now on the drive. He wants to take the shot himself, and he drills it just inside the arc for two. It's 41-17, 3:20 to play.
Yeah, that basket on the other side by Kennedy was the first points of the second quarter for this Elizabeth forward team.
We've seen Uniontown have that effect on its opponents before. Here's Isaiah Turner, high post, no good. Rebound goes to Kadrian McGlee. McGlee moves it over to Braxton. Braxton across the timeline. Moves it one more time to Hager in front of the Warriors bench. Hager off the mark. This rebound nicely pulled down by Isaiah Turner. Turner now going to set his team up, gets a screen from Melib, and he's going to take it. He wants the three ball. This one rattles out, and it's a rebound for Braxton. Braxton and McGlee together have done a wonderful work inside for this Uniontown Red Raider team. Pass now our sideline to Winfrey. Back to Braxton, and the Red Raiders are going to take their time here, up 41-17. Braxton moves it over to Grooms, to Hager in the corner, back to Grooms. Now he's bringing it our way. They swing it around. Winfrey all the way to Braxton. Braxton with Turner, up top to Hager. Hager wants the little drive here, going to go to the middle peg, up off the glass, no good. No call. Some fans want the foul call. Rebound goes to Grooms. He passes to Braxton. Here's McGlee for three, no good. And that rebound is pulled down by number 11, Cy Herschel Roth. 2:12 to play here in this quarter. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we have the halftime show brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. And this one off the mark from the Warriors again. Rebound, Kadrian McGlee. He goes to Grooms. Grooms goes to Winfrey. Winfrey goes through traffic, and someone made some contact there with him on his way through. We'll wait and see what the call is officially.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Christian Kennedy on the reach. Kind of came across Calvin's arms as he went for the layup, and Calvin going to go to the line. Calvin with 8 so far here tonight.
Calvin Winfrey has done a really nice job so far this evening, finishing off a couple of big plays for the Red Raiders, especially in this quarter. Here's Winfrey's first one. It's perfect, and we're going to see some substitutions for Uniontown. Checking in once again will be Kellen Milsom, and this time he's joined by Isaac Ellsworth. Getting a break here, Grooms and Hager. And the Warriors may be sad, or may not be very sad, to see Grooms and Hager, who have terrorized them so far, exiting the game. Here's the shot from Winfrey. That one's good too. 43-17, and even 2 minutes to play. Ball comes into Turner. Turner with Winfrey waiting for him right at the timeline. Turner going to move it our way to Meelide. Meelide thought about going to Kennedy. Instead, he moves it to Guile on the far wing. Braxton with Guile. Guile comes back to Meelide. Meelide's going to try McGlee inside. I don't think that was a good idea. Ball taken away from him, and now Braxton has it. Braxton on the drive. Passes through to Winfrey. Winfrey, the corner three, and it's going to bounce off the base of the rim, no good. And a strong rebound there by Meelide. He just loses control of the ball across the baseline, and this one's going to stay with Uniontown. 1:31 to play. We're going to see number 14, the 6-foot senior guard, who started this evening, Eric Townsend, check back in for Uniontown.
Yeah, Townsend with 2 points on the night here, senior night for the Red Raiders.
That group of seniors, Tony, looked pretty good for Uniontown. They started the game off very well.
You're right. They played extremely well.
This pass nearly stolen by Isaiah Turner. It looks like Ellsworth wanted to go to Braxton in the corner, and he actually caught Turner on the elbow with the pass, and Turner was nearly able to save it. He was not, though, so the ball stays with Uniontown. It comes in, Winfrey in front of the Warriors bench to Braxton. Now a little handoff back to Winfrey. Winfrey coming our way to Milsom. Milsom, one more to Ellsworth, the dangerous outside shooter. He's going to pull the ball up and go to Braxton. Braxton has Turner with him. They move it back up top with 1:09 to play. This is Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey's going to take his time and slowly closing the gap for the Warriors, number 5, Daniel Spence. Now, Winfrey moves it all the way across to Milsom. Milsom from the score table, back to Winfrey. The Red Raiders doing a nice job here, taking the remaining time off of this clock. There's just 52 seconds left, and Winfrey's uncontested out there, Tony, so he can stand there and hold it.
Well, not a bad move by Coach Kizmarski. Got a 26-point lead right now. Clock down to 40 seconds to go in this first half.
Calvin Winfrey very casually dribbling near the score table, and Spence going to give him a wide berth. Winfrey hands it off to Milsom. Milsom now gets in a little bit of trouble, but Braxton comes to help. Braxton moves it up top to Winfrey again. Guile going to step out and put some pressure on Winfrey. Winfrey able to avoid that and keep the ball alive. 20 seconds to go. The Red Raiders taking all the time off of this clock. Now here's Ellsworth, and they saved it for Isaac Ellsworth, who drills a corner three with 10 seconds to go. 46-17. The Warriors now seeing if they can't get a final shot, and Kennedy's going to pull a shot down and move it over to Spence, and Spence's answer is no good, and that's going to do it as Eric Townsend pulls down the rebound, launches it down the floor, no good. But we've played 2 quarters here at Uniontown Area High School. We'll step aside for just a moment before beginning the halftime show. It's Uniontown 46, Elizabeth Ford 17.
With all this snow, I don't know how I'll get to the doctor's office and get my shopping done. At my age, I can't drive in this weather.
Don't fret. Let FACT do the work.
FACT?
Yes, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation. They have multiple programs to get you where you need to go. All FACT buses are safe, reliable, handicap accessible, and have free Wi-Fi.
Well, that sounds great.
Just make a reservation the day before your trip by 2 p.m. Call the FACT office at 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com.
Thanks. I'll call FACT right now.
Ride the FACT. Come ride the FACT today.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
And you'll see there's a whole new sport for you and me.
Derby's Riverside Ford Sales is pleased to announce that they have once again been awarded Ford Motor Company's highest honor for 2022, the President's Award. In order to achieve this award, dealers must exceed customer expectations every day and achieve the highest levels of performance. The pursuit of excellence requires passion, tenacity, and hard work in both sales and service. The Thurby family and their employees would like to thank their customers for scoring them the highest in the Pittsburgh region for customer satisfaction. The Thurby family has earned this prestigious President's Award 22 times. No other Ford dealer in the tri-state area can claim this milestone. Remember, victory is achieved every time a customer translates into a lifelong relationship, and that's a celebration of excellence. Please stop by Thurby's Riverside Ford and experience the difference. Thurby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere, it's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Falling in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online, and you'll get a personalized answer within 1 business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Welcome back to Uniontown Area High School. Joshua Scully alongside Tony Anula. We're ready now for our halftime show, sponsored by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. And Tony, the first time these two teams played, we had a relatively close game. But this has been all Uniontown tonight, and I dare say this is the kind of form that the Uniontown Red Raiders want right now this week, with playoffs not that far off.
No, I would definitely agree with you there, Josh. And you're right, this game is somewhat similar to what we saw down Elizabeth Forward. Actually, at the end of the first quarter at Elizabeth Forward, Uniontown was up by 3, 16-13, but then they ended up outscoring Elizabeth Forward 35-21 in that second quarter. Similar to here, Uniontown held Elizabeth Forward to only 2 points in that second quarter and outscored them 21-2 to make this now a 26-point game, 29-point game. So, you know, it's one of those things where they came out hot, and you're right. I think this is what Coach Kazmarski wants to see.
Uniontown's had a lot of strong second quarters this season. That has often been the quarter where the press that they set begins to really take advantage of some of their opponents. Those opponents start to wear down, get a little tired, try to force some passes. Then the turnovers start to happen. And what was great there, Tony, in the second quarter, we saw back-to-back plays where the Warriors lose the basketball. Notorious Grooms ends up with it, goes right to Winfrey. Winfrey lays it in, and it was 4 points scored in the matter of maybe 5 or 6 seconds. Boom, boom.
Yep. Yeah, never touched the floor, and there it was. And, you know, you're right. These guys have played together for quite a long time, and they were looking out for each other. And Calvin had a nice game the other day on Friday night. Actually had 20 points in that win against Southmoreland. So he's getting back to form after that ankle injury, and that's good to see for the Red Raiders.
Our halftime stats are courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County here on the halftime show, which is brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Tony, tell us about what happened in that first half.
All right, in that first half for the Uniontown Red Raiders, they were led by Notorious Grooms, who had 12 points. He had 4 made threes. 2 in each quarter in that first half. He was followed by Calvin Winfrey, who had 10. Jeremiah Hager, strong start. He had 9 points in that first half. 6 points from Kadrian McLee. 4 from Jameer Braxton. Made 3 by Isaac Ellsworth, and 2 points from Eric Townsend. They scored 25 in the first, 21 in the second, for their total of 46. They were 4 for 4 from the foul line, as mentioned, and they had 6 made threes, 4 by Grooms, 1 by Jeremiah Hager, and 1 by Isaac Ellsworth. For Elizabeth Forward, they were led in that first half by Isaiah Turner, who had 9 points, all of those coming in the first quarter. 2 points from Christian Kennedy, 2 from Daniel Spence, 2 from Cy Herschelroth, and 2 from Charles Meelide. They scored 15 in the first, only 2 points in that second quarter for their total of 17. 0 for 2 from the foul line in that first half, and they had 1 made 3, and that was by Isaiah Turner in the first quarter.
Thank you very much, Tony. Those halftime stats courtesy of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. And the halftime show this evening brought to you by Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. You are listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS Trib Live High School Sports Network. We're going to be right back here with the second half in just 2 minutes.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been helping injured people in Fayette County for over 45 years. If you've been injured and you need an attorney, call today. One of our 6 attorneys will come and meet with you if your situation is such that you can't come to us. We will not rest until we get the maximum amount of money for you that you deserve. I'm Attorney James Davis, and I will fight for you. Call me today at 724-437-2799.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student-athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student-athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Welcome back to the Uniontown Area High School here on 590 AM WMBS, where the Uniontown Red Raiders have already struck for 4 points, including what appeared to be a trick shot by Calvin Winfrey. Not sure how he got it to go down. It was incredible. Finally answering here, Elizabeth Ford gets a nice three-point look from number 5, Daniel Spence. We want to thank you again for joining us this evening, and we want to thank our video stream sponsors tonight as well, Ford of Uniontown and Catholic War Vets Post 1669. Here's Braxton on our wing. Uniontown, of course, now working right to left. The Warriors left to right. Grooms gets the pass on the far wing, goes to Hager. Hager operates out of the corner, keeps driving, and finally he's going to be fouled here. by the Elizabeth Ford Warriors, and I believe this one is going to go against number 2, Christian Kennedy.
And if I'm right, that's his third foul, and that's what's being posted. So Kennedy now with 3 fouls. That's the first foul in this half for either team.
Notorious Grooms will send this one in from the D in red. Off the baseline to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey floats one up, no good. Spence pulls down the rebound in the short corner. He moves it our way. This is going to be number 11, Cy Herschel Roth. Herschel Roth on the drive. Cut off by McGlee, and the ball is taken away by Hager. Hager bounces it over to Grooms. Grooms across the timeline. 3-on-3, now 3-on-4. Grooms going to let everybody catch up, and he moves it our way to Braxton. Braxton now up top to McGlee. McGlee looking for the guard to get it to, and he goes to Winfrey. Sets a little screen for Winfrey. Calvin way out, though, by the timeline right now. And Winfrey going to get another screen from McGlee and keeps it moving, passes it through to Braxton in the corner. Winfrey going to cut to the basket. Braxton keeps it. He's matched up here against Herschel Roth and drives, pass through the paint, and it's an easy dunk. Nice slam by Kadrian McGlee. McGlee has looked like an absolute force in the paint at different times this evening, and that was a perfect example. It's 52-20. Ball moves here. Far wing to Spence. Spence off of that wing, trying to find some space against Grooms. There's none to be found, and here's a little pass to Milib. Milib goes up, can't get it to stick, and the rebound goes off the fingertips of a couple of Red Raiders. It's going to stay with the Warriors with 5 minutes to play here in period number 3. And Tony, as you had pointed out during the break, we probably will not see many stoppages on the clock now.
No, we have a running clock since Uniontown has actually taken the lead to over 30. So running clock for the whole second half.
Spence to Kennedy. Kennedy baseline drive, no good from the short corner. And the rebound is initially going to be pulled down by Winfrey, and the ball is smacked away from Winfrey out of bounds. Initially, they're going to award possession to the Red Raiders, and now we have a Warrior step out. Now the Red Raiders again are going to get the basketball, so I'm not sure, Tony. A little back and forth there. It is Uniontown basketball.
Well, I think one thing he didn't do was, I don't think he wanted to call a foul. I think he could have called a foul. I think Winfrey might have got pushed out.
Winfrey now coming the other way for 3. No good. This rebound pulled down by Isaiah Turner. Turner across the timeline, working against Winfrey. Winfrey pokes the ball away. He has it and somehow saves it, Tony. Unfortunately, the pass through which he saves the ball is taken away by the Warriors for a minute, but now it's taken back away by Milsom, and Milsom goes to Hager. Hager tries to get the pass under control, nearly loses it. Top of the key look to McGlee. McGlee goes up for the slam, and he's fouled on the way up there by number 15, Charles Milib.
McGlee was trying to posterize Milib, I can tell you that. He went at him hard. Milib took a shot in the ribs as McGlee jumped up and hit him with his knee there. So Milib a little sore right now, and Kadrian's going to go to the line. Kadrian 2 for 2 here tonight. He's in double figures. I'm sorry, he's got 8 points. I'm sorry.
He's got 9. He's going to make it right here, Tony, with one more made foul shot. Milib is going to check out, Tony. He barely made it over to his bench. He got over there and crouched down, and we're going to see him replaced by number 23, James Guile. Also checking in, number 3, Tyler Basic. So hopefully Milib is okay. They've got him a garbage can there now, and this foul shot going to rattle out. Ball goes to Turner. Turner across the timeline, going to take the high post jumper. This one no good. It's a rebound from McGlee, who continues to terrorize the inside. He moves it here to Winfrey. Winfrey off of our sideline. Beautiful move, and Calvin is having a field day. Incredible so far in this third quarter with 3:14 to play here in period number 3. It's 55-20. Turner trying to look inside and getting the ball to number 2, Christian Kennedy. The 6'2 senior forward Kennedy is fouled on his way up, so he'll go to the foul line in a 55-20 game. But Tony, these Red Raiders are the Red Raiders we remember from a few weeks ago. You've got to figure out a way to bottle this and just hold on to it for the next month.
Yeah, this is the team that we saw win the first 14 games of the season, and right now they're looking pretty good, I got to tell you. I mean, this is a good Elizabeth Forward team. They gave him a tough time down at Elizabeth Forward.
Kennedy misses both. Rebound goes to Guile. Guile pulls it down and moves it out to Turner. Turner now far wing to Basic. Basic off of that sideline. Little drive to the block. No good. McGlee gets the rebound with 2:49 to play. He's going to move it over to the far sideline. And Braxton now sizing up the situation. He likes it. He drives through, but he's held as he goes to the basket. They're going to call this, I think, Tony, probably on the floor.
I think it's on. Oh, they're going to call it on Kennedy. Wow. So that's going to be his 4th. He's going to have to check out. Although, like I said, 35-point game and a running clock. I think Coach Larry's going to let him roll.
Grooms from the baseline. He just checked in for Winfrey. He sends it into McGlee. McGlee to Milsom. Now up top to Braxton. Back inside to McGlee. And Tony, they forgot about Kadrian McGlee, the 6'6" target inside. He's standing down there by himself.
Actually thought he might try to throw another one down there.
The Warriors trying to get those 2 points back. Basic coming out at the far corner now. Wants to go back up top. Kennedy barely saves the pass. He gets it to Guile. Guile from the top of the key hands it off to Turner. Turner going to work here against Milsom. Milsom not going to let him have much. Turner trying. Drives through the paint. No good. Gets his own rebound. And he's fouled once he hits the floor. It looks like Isaac Ellsworth, who is also a recent check-in, may have got a piece of him. And that is indeed who the penalty is called against, and that's going to send the Warriors back to the foul line with 1:39 on the clock for period number 3.
Yeah, Turner with 9 points here tonight, as we mentioned, all in the first quarter. And he's the high man on the Elizabeth forward side.
Turner certainly comes in with some impressive numbers, but he's not had a tremendous amount of success here tonight. That foul shot rattles in for him, though. And it's 57-21. Checking back in for Uniontown, number 14, Eric Townsend, one of our seniors. Senior night here for Uniontown. The cheerleaders and basketball players both being recognized pregame in a really nice ceremony. Good shot here from Turner. He knocks down the second one, but Uniontown Area School District should certainly be proud with the ceremony that was put on here tonight for senior night. Really impressive. Grooms going to move it to Ellsworth. Ellsworth for 3, and it rolls in. So much touch on that ball. It did not bounce when it hit the rim. It just rolled forward for 3, 60-22. Coming back the other way, Uniontown's going to pick a pocket. It's an easy pass ahead to Grooms. Grooms going to lay this one in. 2 more. It's 62-22, and now we've got a 40-point ball game here. And again, Tony, like you said, this is not a bad Warriors team. This is a playoff team coming off the wing. This is a drive and a good basket from Cy Herschel Roth. He made it look pretty easy there coming in and laying it down for 2, 62-24. Braxton now for Uniontown working the other way, goes top of the key to Ellsworth. Ellsworth goes one more time to Milsom. Nice little crossover dribble, can't get it to go. Townsend nearly has the rebound, but it's eventually secured by Turner. Turner, a little crossover now to beat Milsom, floats one up, no good. And the rebound's pulled down by Braxton, and Tony, that's not the first time we've seen that happen, where Braxton got the rebound and a little part of an Elizabeth forward player, and maybe a little bit of tension now, too, under the basket.
Well, that's going to be the 5th foul on Kennedy. And he's going to foul out here. Third quarter, the clock's still running. And that's going to be number 5.
20 seconds on the clock as we're waiting for the call to be relayed to the score table. The Elizabeth Forward visitor section, as well as some on the Elizabeth Forward bench, not especially crazy with the current circumstances. 19 seconds is where the clock will stop. And indeed, Kennedy is out of the ball game here in the final stage of period number 3. Milsom prepares to send this one into Hager. We've got Spence and Turner for the Warriors up top, waiting for the basketball. Basic, Guile, and number 15, Melibe, the other 3 Warriors on the court right now. Milsom going to bring this one across the timeline. And he's matched up here against Spence. Spence trying to drive him to his left. Milsom going to force his way right, then pass to Hager. Hager is blocked, and surprisingly, Tony, no call. We have a good vantage point from where we are on that. He looked like he may have drew some contact too. But that's going to do it for period number 3. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS Trib Live High School Sports Network. We'll be right back here in 1 minute.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them best law firm and criminal defense attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300. Or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Welcome back to Uniontown Area High School here on WMBS. It's Daniel Spence who sends it in for the Elizabeth Ford Warriors in this final period. 62-24. Spence going to get the basketball back from Tyler Basic. Drives to the middle peg. Settles for a little jumper after he's cut off, and it's a rebound for Kadrian McGlee. McGlee moves it over to Winfrey. One more ahead to Grooms. Now back to Winfrey. Give and go. Through the paint, and no call there. Now finally we get one as Hager delivers the putback. Winfrey had really contorted himself into a difficult spot, nearly got the shot to go. Hager there to help clean it up, and he's going to be fouled with 7:31 left on the clock, and an opportunity to further expand this lead, a chance to get it back to 40 here, Tony. And again, a really strong second half. The Red Raiders did not miss a beat there in quarter number 3.
No, they scored 16 more there. Now Hager's going to be in double figures. The Red Raiders now with 4 players in double figures here tonight.
Hager gets both. 64-24 is your score. We want to take a moment and recognize, too, a great moment of silence here at Uniontown Area High School for the official who unfortunately passed away last week while working a basketball game. We want to thank our officials tonight, Dave Trufa, Jeff Verrub, and Jim Ryan, who have done an excellent job. That shot from Spence, no good, and we appreciate all of those officials out there who give up their time to make this game happen for our student-athletes all across the beautiful state of Pennsylvania. Here's Calvin Winfrey now from the top of the key, moves it to our wing and Notorious Grooms. Grooms goes inside. This is Milsom. Nice little turnaround move, but he moves it back out to Grooms. Up top now to Winfrey. Winfrey going to hold the basketball and slow things down. Stepping out with him, Tyler Basic, the 5'7" freshman guard. So Tyler here, not an easy assignment to keep up with Calvin. That pass to Milsom nearly jumped, and Tyler Basic is going to come up with the steal. He's able to get that ball off of Milsom. Now he's coming our way with the pass. Herschel Roth dribbles through, high post. He's still working here against Grooms, and Notorious Grooms going to be called with a hold with 6:40 to play here in the basketball game. Tony, this has been a lightning fast basketball game. There is a chance this game is going to finish before 8:30 and will not have even lasted an hour of time.
Yeah, you got what? 8:20 right now. You're right. We're rolling.
Absolutely. Guile, a little handoff here to Herschel Roth. Herschel Roth wants to drive, but he gets cut off inside. He moves it to the far corner to Guile. Now Guile's pass going to bounce away off the foot of Kadrian McGlee. This one will stay with the Elizabeth Ford Warriors. Elizabeth Ford, of course, coming to us from Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, the borough in Allegheny County nestled along the banks of the Monongahela River, and that district includes Elizabeth and Ford townships as well, so the borough and 2 townships. Here's Herschel Roth, little jumper for 2, no good. Rebound goes to McGlee, and McGlee works this one out. Now he's going to outlet it to Winfrey across the timeline with 5:45 to play. The Red Raiders certainly in no hurry. They lead by 40. Pass this way to Grooms. Grooms in the corner. Grooms going to drive out of the corner now and poke a pass over to McGlee. And they move it back outside to Winfrey. Winfrey going to call for Milsom. Milsom comes over, gets the pass. Now Milsom wants to drive from the top of the key. Some contact there, no call. Ball bounces away, picked up by Grooms. And Uniontown's going to get it to McGlee. McGlee, corner 3, no good. Herschel Roth pulls this one down. Herschel Roth working the other way. He goes up for 2, and he does not get it, but he's fouled by Killen Milsom on his way to the basket. Milsom, nice hustle there for him to get back and get in front of Herschel Roth, but it will be Cy Herschel Roth, the 6'3" junior forward, who is at the foul line to shoot 2. We want to thank again our halftime stats sponsor, the First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, and of course the halftime show, which was not that long ago, just a few minutes seemingly ago, Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, for sponsoring our halftime show here tonight on WMBS. First shot there, no good, and Uniontown going to send in a fresh team.
Line change.
With 5:06 to play, and a big round of applause for the players for Uniontown who were checking out here. What a great game for the Uniontown Red Raiders to put their foot back down on this season with a couple of games to go. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs coming in here to the A.J. Eberhardt Memorial Gymnasium Friday night, and a final home game against Berlin Brothers Valley scheduled for Saturday afternoon. That one originally slated for earlier in the season, but some inclement weather moved it to the end of the season. Now here's Heiss moving it up top to Townsend. Again, some new players in here for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Ellsworth out there. He moves it to Milsom. Top of the key. Milsom drives the high post for 2. And Kellen Milsom knocks one down. It's 66-25. And we're going to have a quick whistle here. A substitution. The Elizabeth Ford head coach calling a timeout, but saying, hey, look, I really don't need any time. I just want to get a guy out there, and he's going to send in Isaiah Turner. So they're going to put some time on the clock, but I don't think we're going to actually see a genuine timeout here as Tyler Basic steps over, and he's going to send this one in, working against number 24 for Uniontown, Marcus Heiss, the 5'10 senior guard who stands right in front of him, nearly gets a piece of that pass coming in. Ball goes to Turner, 4:40 to play. Turner passing it to Spence on the far wing. Spence, nice drive, but cut off in the paint. Good defense there by Uniontown. Ball goes to Guile, now back inside to Nelive, and Nelive's going to lose this one to Heiss, and Heiss is going to settle for the high post jumper. No good. Strong rebound here by Nick Torbich. Torbich moving it outside to Isaac Ellsworth. Ellsworth goes back inside to Torbich. That pass stolen by Isaiah Turner. Turner now, far sideline. Working here against Ellsworth. Goes up for two. Townsend nearly got a piece of that one. Townsend is going to get the rebound, and he's going to be fouled almost immediately by Charles Nelive. Good work there by Uniontown's number 14, Eric Townsend, establishing himself inside. Nearly gets the block, then gets the rebound, does the 6-foot senior guard. 3:55 to play, and now, Tony, we're going to see a similar line change here for the Warriors.
Yeah, and you can't blame either one of these two teams, as you mentioned, Josh, both getting ready for playoffs, and you surely don't want to see anybody hurt in a 40-point game, that's for sure. And plus, you get the chance to look ahead a little bit to next year and get some of these underclassmen some playing time.
Absolutely. Ball comes in here to Ellsworth. He's going to work our way against Jacob Pedersen. Pedersen turns him around. Ellsworth goes top of the key to Milsom. With Milsom, Anthony St. Angelo, the 6'1 sophomore guard for the Warriors. Here's another pass to Ellsworth, who cycled through, and now he's going to try to go to Torbich, but as the pass leaves his hands, he is fouled.
I think the game plan is to try to get Nick Torbich a basket here, based on my astute analysis here. But I think they're trying to get Nick a basket here for senior night.
At the foul line now, number 11, Isaac Ellsworth knocks down the first foul shot. Many of you may be familiar with Nick Torbich's prowess on the gridiron on the football field, where he was an accomplished linebacker and running back for the Uniontown Red Raiders. Great young man, and a long, bright future ahead of him, no doubt. Ellsworth now in coverage here, working against number 14 the opposite way. That's Jacob Pedersen. Ball going to go to number 23, Guile. Guile knocks down the elbow jumper, and it's 68-27 with 2:54 to play. The Uniontown Red Raiders again, no need to rush. Milsom going to bring this one across. A little bounce pass inside to Torbich, and Nick Torbich going to make his move, and he's fouled. Going to the bucket, Nick Torbich. Good effort there by Nick to split defenders, almost like he's on the football field, going for that first down. Nick Torbich, the 5'10 senior guard, is going to stand at the foul line now to shoot two with 2:38 to play at 68-27. Here's the shot from Torbich. The first one is on its way, and it bounces out. Torbich, of course, the decorated middle school player, A.J. McMullen Middle School up in Markleysburg, Pennsylvania, where Nick played his middle school basketball. Solid player up at A.J. McMullen. A chance to pick up a point here tonight. That one's on its way. No good. Strong rebound, though, by Ellsworth. He wanted to go right back to Torbich, but jumping the pass is Guile. Guile now going to bring it down for the Elizabeth Ford Warriors. Moves it over to number 35 for Elizabeth Ford. That is Mitchell Buick. And Buick tries to look inside here, a little bit of confusion. Everybody with a hand on the basketball, but bringing it out is going to be St. Angelo for Elizabeth Ford. Now St. Angelo gets it over to Pedersen, inside the Guile, back to Pedersen. Pedersen shot no good. This one pulled down by Townsend. Townsend wants to push it ahead to Milsom on the far sideline. Milsom on the drive, and he's fouled. And maybe just before a travel call there, Tony, as Milsom brought down that extra foot, but he's fouled on his way to the bucket with 1:59 to play here in a 68-27 ball game.
Yeah, Milsom, 2 points. He made a made basket here in this fourth quarter. Came in averaging 7.4 points a game, 55% free throw shooter.
Milsom sends this one on his way, and it's good. 69-27. The Uniontown Red Raiders on top now, 42. And this is exactly the kind of basketball the Red Raiders have been looking to play over the last couple weeks. Had a couple of games get away from them, but right now they're in fine form. Torbich gets a rebound, goes up, has it knocked away, and now Elizabeth Ford has the basketball again, bringing the ball down the court. This is Buick, and Buick gets tangled up on his way to the basket. No hesitation there from the 6'2 junior guard, who drove right through the paint with the basketball and is fouled but this is going to be called on the floor. Surprisingly, I think Buick had been planning to go up with the basketball there, but apparently the foul came early. Pass inside, nicely done to Guile. No good on the shot. Torbich with the rebound. He feeds it ahead to Milsom going the other way. Milsom up for two. It rolls out, but there is a travel call before the shot anyway. And another line change here, Tony, for the Elizabeth Ford Warriors with 1:15 to play.
Yeah, Coach Larry really emptying his bench here now. You're going to have 4 new players check in. Anthony Mano checking in. Also, looks like Thomas Sharkey, Devin Earhart, and number 33, Austin Finney.
Going up for the shot, not wasting any time about it, is number 34, Devin Earhart, the 6'2 sophomore who knocks down a turnaround little jumper in the paint. Coming back the other way, heist for Uniontown, no good. Ball saved by the Elizabeth Ford Warriors, number 13. That is Matthew Gatto finally getting it under control. He's going to move it over here. He's a quick three-pointer from number 33, Austin Finney, no good. And the rebound's going to go to Uniontown. 32 seconds to play. Ball moved ahead to Heist. Heist, baseline drive, short corner floater, rolls across the base of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by number 22, Thomas Sharkey. Ball moved over now. This is Finney. Finney going to go back to Sharkey. Sharkey for three. It rolls out. And the rebound pulled down by a couple of players. A momentary tie-up, and indeed it will be a time-up with 12 seconds to play. Milsom going to have possession awarded to the Red Raiders. He steps out, sends it into Ellsworth. Ellsworth ahead to Heiss, and Heiss is just going to hold it. He will not take a final shot. The score will end 69-29. You've been listening to a C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, WMBS Trim Live High School Sports Network coverage. Your final score, 69-29. We'll be right back here with the postgame show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Same hours, free prescription. We'll be right back.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com. Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Welcome back to Uniontown Area High School, here where the Uniontown Red Raiders have cruised to a victory over the Elizabeth Ford Warriors. We've got your post-game show for you now, brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy. Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Same hours and free prescription delivery. Tony, tell us about these conclusion stats we've got. We've had an exciting game, and these stats being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the Uniontown Red Raiders, who improved to 17-3 overall, 8-1 in section play. They were led tonight by two players, Notorious Grooms and Calvin Winfrey, who both had 14. 11 points by both Jeremiah Hager and Kadrian McLee. 8 points from Isaac Ellsworth off the bench. 6 points from Jameer Braxton. 3 points from Kellen Milsom. And 2 points from Eric Townsend. 25 in the first, 21 in the second, 16 in the third, 7 in the fourth, for their total of 69. They were 10 for 14 from the foul line, and they had 7 made threes, 4 by Grooms, 2 by Ellsworth, and 1 by Jeremiah Hager. On the other side for Elizabeth Forward, who dropped to 13-7 overall, 5-4 in section play. They were led by Isaiah Turner, who had 11. He was followed by Daniel Spence with 5. 4 points from Cy Herschelroth, 2 points from Christian Kennedy, 2 points from Charles Melib, 2 points from James Guile, and 2 points from Devin Earhart. 15 in the first, only 2 points in the second, 7 points in the third, and 5 points in the fourth, for their total of 29. They were 2 for 8 from the foul line, and they had 2 made threes, 1 by Isaiah Turner and 1 by Daniel Spence.
Tony, some of those numbers incredible, what Uniontown was able to hold Elizabeth Forward to over the course of those final 3 quarters. They gave up very few points. Great effort by Coach Kaczmarski's Uniontown Red Raiders tonight as they pick up another conference win and now have guaranteed themselves at least a share of another section title here at Uniontown Area High School. Very exciting. Our video stream sponsors again tonight, Ford of Uniontown and Catholic War Vets Post 1669. We've got some bonus coverage coming up for you, so we're going to send it away from Uniontown Area High School. For Tony Hanula, this is Joshua Scully. Have a beautiful evening.
For a